Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see the next part of this unit, alcohols, phenols, and epoxide. First of all, we will talk about the alcohols. Alcohols are nothing but a compound in which the hydroxy group, OH group, as a functional group is present. They have the general formula ROH, where R is nothing but a saturated carbon atom. Such as a simple or substituted alkynyl, alkynyl group as a saturated carbon attached to the here example is given. You can see the different examples are given there. Different examples are there. First one is the methanol. In general it is called as a methyl alcohol. How you can write IUPAC name? Alkanol. We have to see this particular carbon, number of the carbons depends upon the number of the carbons. We can tell if one carbon is there, it's methane. We have to change this E by the OL, alkanol. If alkane is there, you have to replace E by the OL, alkanol. Same way, if it is a methane, you have to replace the E by the OL. That's why the methanol. That is the IUPAC name of this particular alcohol. Second one is the ethyl alcohol. That is a common name. Then IUPAC name will be that two carbons are there. You can see this one, two carbons are there. That means it is a ethane. E replaced by the OL, ethanol. Now the another example. Here the how many carbons are there? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbons are there. Okay. While naming this particular alcohol, we have to consider the longest chain of the carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we have to give the lowest possible number to the OH group. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. At the second position there is a hydroxy group as well as there is a methyl group. That's why the name of this compound will be as 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. That's means the butane, right? E will replace by the OL. How we can write the name of this? 2-methyl. You can see 2-methyl butane. E replaced by the OL. That's why butane, BUTAN dash 2. Second at the second position there is a OH group. That's why 2OL. 2-methyl butane 2OL is the name of this particular compound. Okay. Then another example is the benzyl alcohol or say phenyl methanol. You can name this like that. Phenyl methanol is the IUPAC name. Benzyl alcohol is the common name. Then here you can see CH2 double bond CH, CH2 OH. Okay. Here how we can label 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are there and double bond is there. That's why we have to number like this 1, 2, 3 because OH group should be the lowest possible number. That's why propane will be there. Okay, but double bond is there. That's why the propene at the second carbon there is a double bond. That's why prop 2N. Okay, En will be there. E replaced by the 1OL. This E you have to remove. Also you can keep, also you can remove this. Okay. Here another example CH3 C triple bond C CH3 CH2OH. See here CH3 C triple bond C CH3OH means 4 carbons are there. That is a butane. Butane is there. At the second carbon there is a triple bond. That's why the but2yn dash at the first position OL is there. That's why the but2yn 1OL. Okay. These are the few examples are there. You can try the number of examples for this particular thing. Now we have to classify the alcohols. There are the primary alcohols, secondary alcohols and the tertiary alcohol. The OH group is attached to such a carbon which is attached to the only one carbon is called as a primary alcohol. You can take the one propane, 1 OL. Okay. Then secondary butyl alcohol you can take or butane 2OL. It is a secondary alcohol. Why? because the OH group is attached to such a carbon which is linked to the two different carbons. Then the tertiary alcohol, here the tertiary butyl alcohol is there, or say 2-methyl propane 2OL is the example of this particular tertiary alcohol. The tertiary alcohols are such alcohols in which the hydroxy group is attached to the such a carbon which is linked to the three different carbon atoms, that you have to remember. This is the primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol. Then again there are the dihydric alcohol, monohydric alcohol, trihydric alcohol, polyhydric alcohol. Means if only one OH group is there, it is called as a monohydric alcohol. If the two OH groups are present in that, it is a dihydric alcohol, ethylene glycol, or say ethane 1,2-diol is nothing but the dihydric. Monohydric, methanol, ethanol, propanol, that's the simple alcohol. Then the trihydric alcohols are nothing but the three OH groups are attached or say present in the particular alcohol. Glycerol is the example. You can write the name, IUPAC name of this particular thing. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. In the polyhydric alcohol, sorbitol is given. CH2OH, CHOH 4 times. This is a sorbitol. Nomenclature we have to see. CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2OH. The different examples are given. You can try for this particular thing. That already we have seen. How we have to nomenclature, that we have to practice on this yourself. Just this is not we have seen. See here. You have to consider the longest chain, and in what position hydroxy group is attached, you have to take that, because hydroxy group you have to give the lowest possible number. Okay. Here this is the cyclohexane ring is there, to that OH is attached, that is a cyclohexanol. Then here to this cyclohexanol ring there is a another group is attached, that is a ethyl group, C2H group is attached. That's why the 1, 2, 3, 4, there is a 4-ethyl cyclohexanol is the compound. Here cyclopentyl ring is there, to that OH group and the C2H5 group is attached. That's why the 3-ethyl cyclopentanol is there. You can take any example. Okay. Here see, you can see this particular, when this to the aldehyde compound OH group is attached, at that time is take as a hydroxy. Okay. Means this aldehyde is very much important. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6 carbons are there. That's why it is a hexanal. At the 4th position hydroxy group is there. That's why the 4-hydroxyhexanal. Similarly way, here you can see. Now CH2OH is there. We will take it as the hydroxymethyl. Remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the first and the fourth position hydroxy group is there, that is a diol. It will become the diol and it will act as a hydroxymethyl. Okay. Then here CH3, CH2, CHOH, CH2, COH. We will give priority to this acid. Okay. And we will take it as a hydroxy. Inside the second position there is a 2-hydroxy pentanoic acid, the name of this particular compound that you have to see. Please go through these different examples, then and then only you can clear your idea. In the preparation of the alcohol, explain the following terms giving the suitable example. There are the hydration of the alkenes, hydroboration, oxidation and the hydrolysis of the alkyl halide. In the hydration of the alkenes, low molecular of alcohol can be prepared by addition of water to alkene. Low molecular alcohol can be prepared by addition of the water to the alkene. See here, the catalyst used in this reaction is dilute sulfuric acid or phosphoric acid, and the reaction is known as hydration of the alkene. Alkene C double bond C is there plus H plus OH minus, means one of the carbon will get H plus and another carbon will get the OH minus. Very simple it is. Okay, in the presence of the sulfuric acid or say phosphoric acid, and you will get a formation of the, if the two carbons are there, it will give you the ethanol, that is the ethene gives you the ethanol at 100 degrees centigrade. An alkane is treated with the cold concentrated sulfuric acid. Alkyl hydrogen sulfate is formed on heating. This alkyl hydrogen sulfate with the water, it get hydrolyzed and form the corresponding alcohol. How that reaction occurs, its mechanism is given. CH2 double bond CH2 plus H plus SO3H minus, then it will give you the CH3 minus and dash CH2O SO3H, that is the ethyl hydrogen sulfate, and that ethyl hydrogen sulfate on hydrolysis will give you the CH3CH2OH plus H2SO4 back after heating. Then hydroboration oxidation. In the hydroboration oxidation, boron hydride is added to the alkene to form the trialkyl borane, which on oxidation with the alkaline aqueous gives the primary alcohol. What is the boron hydride BH3, that is, and B2H6 is nothing but dihydroborane. What happens? You can see alkene, you can take RCH2 double bond CH2, RCH2 double bond CH2 plus BH3, 3 times that molecule you have to take under the THF and a B2H6, that is a dihydroborane we have to take. We will get the compound RCH2 single bond CH2 thrice B, that is a trialkyl borane. This trialkyl borane on the hydrolysis undergoes the oxidation, 3H2O oxidation, it will give you the RCH2 CH2O thrice borane plus thrice H2O trialkoxyborane, and this trialkoxyborane, here this 3 number should be there, trialkoxyborane on aqueous alkaline hydrolysis gives you the 3RCH3 CH2 CH2OH plus BOH thrice. Okay, that's what is called as the oxidation. First of all, you will get the addition product trialkyl borane, which on the oxidation gives you the trialkoxyborane, and trialkoxyborane on the aqueous alkaline hydrolysis gives you the alcohol. H2O2 is there, remember this, hydrogen peroxide, and for the hydrolysis we are using just water in presence of alcohol, that is aqueous alkaline hydrolysis is there. You can take the propene, it will use the propanol, ethene will give the ethanol. You can take any example. On the arrow you have to write the BH3 THF, second H2O2 and the third H2O. Hydrolysis of the alkyl halide. Alkyl halide on reaction with an sodium hydroxide or say potassium hydroxide form the alcohol by replacement of the halogen atom by the hydroxyl group. Alkyl halide on treatment with and sodium hydroxide or say KOH from the alcohol. Here treatment is there. Okay, no problem. Simple example, Rx plus KOH will give you the ROH plus the KX. Example, you can take the methyl bromide, ethyl bromide, or say any example. You can try for the different example. NaOH, KOH, EgOH you can also take, that is a silver hydroxide. Okay, and you can try the reaction for that. Different example, you can take here. And then so you got this basic preparation reaction. Further part of this reaction we will see in the next lecture. These three example you have to see here. Tertiary butyl chloride is there plus KOH on heating gives you the tertiary butyl alcohol. That is simple. Here methyl bromide plus NaOH. You can take any example. Here propyl bromide is given along with the AgOH. You will use the propane or say propyl alcohol along with the AgBr. Please go through this lecture. If you are not getting any reaction, you can please ask. Okay, but the remaining part is very simple, very nice. You have to just try to understand. Please go through these daily lectures, then you can clear your doubts. Otherwise it is very difficult to solve the difficulties. Okay, please go through this lecture. Today we will stop here. Thank you.